I don't think, Charlotte, I've ever asked you how you got your name. Are you allowed to say Voodoo Bandits, not Charlotte? How did the band get the name? Are you allowed to say? Is it an okay story for radio?
Like, where did we get the name Voodoo Bandits from?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually asked you that.
Well,
It's a bit long. We can do. She'll do the short version.
go on.
Oh,
One of our old members came up with it, and then we were gonna think of another one, and then we just
kept it.
But now I feel like it's kind of it sticks with our sound a bit better.
It
now than
works,
used
doesn't
to.
it? Yeah. So he literally just put two words together.
We couldn't think of something, and we thought, yeah, we'll go with that, and then we're like, we'll change it like a later, but we just didn't.
Because our first gig was coming up, and we're like, oh, we'll just have to go with that for now, and just like never changed it.
And it works, yeah.
We wanted to get rid of it for ages, but like I think now it does actually suit our music because we've kind of changed the sound quite a lot from when we first started releasing stuff.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, doesn't it look lovely on merchandise?
It does.
If the font's nice, yeah.
So you have some very fancy, sexy new merchandise. Who designs all that then?
There's a guy called Alex Pover.
Yeah.
Super good graphic designer. He does all our posters and all our artwork, and we just work collaboratively with him doing that. And you should check out Black Dog. He's really good.
Yeah, and it's a specific style you've got as well, like I was saying about how you sort of know who you are as a band, because it's a bit quirky. It's definitely kind of, there's something a bit sort of comic about it as well, and it's got colour, so much colour again. All about the colour, isn't it?
Yeah, we sort of take influences from our influences, and they're all sort of Australian and American mostly, and they do that sort of surf punky stuff, and there's so much this it looks kind of like the band almost did it with the drawing, and it's loads of illustrations, and it kind of like syncs up with the skate and surf scenes and stuff, and we just love that.
Yeah.
And that's why.
It just works, doesn't it? So what sort of merch have you got then? Come on, Charlotte, to sell it for us. Go on.
So we've got black t-shirts, which have got a lovely back and front print. And they've even got a little print in the neck as well. And we've just had white ones printed as well, which we haven't released yet on our website, but we'll get that done very soon.
Lovely.
On top of that, we've also got keychains, wristbands, lots of stickers. Fridge magnets.
Fridge magnets,
Yeah.
I love
Don't
it.
forget your fridge magnet.
Did you ever think when you were little uns that you'd have fridge magnets? Hey?
Always dreamed of it.
We made it.
This is the pinnacle, isn't it? You've got fridge magnets. That's the thing. And you know, one thing we we're just talking about in the background there as well is what sort of you're going to be doing now that you're all on the island. And I know there were plans last time we spoke for you to be going off island. I'm guessing that can't happen right now. I mean, Corey, what's the kind of plan for gigging off island again?
We've got provisional dates for a few gigs we've got, but we can't really count on them at the minute. They keep getting rescheduled and pushed back, so we're just going to keep jamming and gigging over here whilst we can, and like polishing up our live shows so that when the gigs do come, we're ready for them.
Yeah,
We've got loads of supports up and down. We've got like one in Southampton with sort of stuff in Birmingham, Manchester. We might even have a potential tour in Scotland. There's really exciting stuff to look forward to there, and we might do a bit more headlines, but for now we're doing lots of supports because we haven't done those yet, and we want to see how that goes because crossing the water is quite hard.
Yeah. And it means that you've got sort of a dedicated bunch of people there anyway who are there to see the headlines. So you're reaching new people instantly, aren't you?
Exactly,
Which is, it's got to be a good way of doing it. But what you have been doing is doing some live streaming, haven't you, to keep everyone entertained. Tell us a bit about that then, Nathan. What have you been doing?
Well, I wasn't really involved in them, to be fair.
All right then,
It's
let's
just,
come to this side of the room. Go on, Ben.
Well, I was very nervous. It was really weird, you know. You've never played in front of a camera before with like a number there representing how many people are watching you, and there's like a comment section which you have to like put your binoculars on to read, and I was really nervous, but I think it was really good for us. I'd never played by myself, I don't think, until I came in when last time we were here, when me and Charlotte played.
You and Charlotte did a little set, yeah.
Now I was on my own as well, and I had to sort of like change up how we did all the songs and stuff, and I wasn't the best for first. And it was a really interesting experience, but it was good. We worked with like promoters up and down in the UK, and we did a Gigman one here, and we even did like a live video for one of our songs, which was sort of like edited together, and an interview, like video interview that was pretty good with some guys in the Isle of Wight. And yeah, we got kind of busy with what we could do during COVID. It wasn't that much, but it was good.
I guess when it comes down to it, though, it's all about still pushing yourselves and challenging yourselves and trying new things, which is going to all just get added into it, isn't it? And just sort of help you progress and move forward. And there have been some exciting developments, Charlotte. You've been working with some interesting people, haven't you?
Yeah, so about a month ago, we were approached by a producer in London who's produced for the likes of Block Party, Alfie Templeman,
Wolf Mother.
I'll let you
Enter
finish.
Shikari,
Katie B.
Katie
Wow.
B. Yes, some awesome names.
Yeah.
That is so cool. And so he just contacted you and said, I want to work with you.
Yeah, so we found us through a band that he's been working with that we've got a bit of a relationship with online. And he liked our stuff and he just said, who you're working with, what's your process? And we had a talk about it and we're now getting our songs mixed by him. So it's quite a good system. So we record them at home, do all the, we record all the parts and then we send it all off to a guy in Manchester who edits it for us. And then it goes to the guy in London who's producing it and mixing it for
He
us.
just reached out to us and was like, I really like your song Backyard Wrestling. I think I get your sound and I think that we could maybe do something really good together.
And have you heard anything back yet?
Yeah, we got a mix back really recently and it sounds like really good for us,
Yay!
Production's one of those things that's so hard to get right and we always almost sounded like how we wanted to. We thought we sounded like how we wanted to, but now I think we do sound like how we want to. But it took us a few songs to get there, but it's sounding like bigger and badder than ever.
Oh,
Bad in a good
brilliant.
way.